Hi, I'm Doug Thompson. We're here today to try and bring some sense into this new moratorium, this new whaling quota that our president wants to somehow sign on to. The International Whaling Commission wants to open up 1,400 gray whale deaths in the next 10 years, supposedly to close a loophole that the International Whaling Commission already has. That loophole is you can collect whales for scientific research, but the problem is anybody knows that studies whales what whales eat, and that's what this whole loophole is. So Japan's been taking thousands of whales, especially down in the Antarctic area, year after year after year. And to open up more whaling doesn't make any sense at all. Most of us involved in this, I've been involved with whales for 30 years, most of us cannot figure out what's going on. There's got to be a behind-the-scenes thing that we don't know, and we do need to know it. Economically, these whales, a gray whale going along this coast is worth about $300,000 in its life. And when you amortize that out over 1,400 whales in the next 10 years, these communities, these coastal communities, let alone morally what's going on, they're going to lose over $100 million in revenue. So none of this makes sense. We can't figure it out. So that's what this protest is about. We need to stop all quotas, have a moratorium on this, and get some good science going. The numbers of gray whales are highly inflated. You can talk, there's several other people here that deal with whales on a daily basis, and they'll tell you we do not have the numbers that these people are talking about. We see these whales day after day. We talk with all the scientists in the north and the Mexicans down in the south where these gray whales have their birthing lagoons, and those numbers just don't make sense. So there's something going on here. When these whales were delisted back in the 90s, it was really delisted, meaning going from the Endangered Species Act, where they had protection, to the threatened species list, which they really had very little protection. That had to do with collecting oil. So that's kind of the TV guide version of what's going on, why we're here today. We're here today to stop this craziness and say, let's study this. We do not want to open this up to kill another 1,400 whales. And a dead whale, Japan, they have over a 50% subsidy in their whaling industry. If you took the subsidy out of that, they'd be broke by tonight. So the whole idea is, why kill all these whales when you don't have to do anything? You don't have to harvest them. Well, we don't want to harvest them. We don't have to plant them. You don't have to fertilize them. Leave them alone, and California makes over $100 million a year on these whales. So why would we shoot the milk cow? This doesn't make any sense. So that's why we're here today.
Cool.